Final boss mode engaged.
A multi-time world champion. An undisputed all-time great.
And here to ensure his unprecedented dominance in the ring remains intact.
Will this be a match or a beatdown?
I'd say the latter if Jamal has his way.
And his opponent, representing 3-minute warning from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 350 pounds, Jamal!
Attacks indiscriminately and doesn't care who he upsets or offends.
Well, he's truly in this game for himself and his own gains.
This one is not going to be pretty, and people won't like it. But the good news is Jamal doesn't care.
Yeah, he has the ability to tune out the noise from the WWE Universe and just destroys the opposition.
The Rock ready for action, ready to electrify the WWE Universe yet again.
The final boss is ready to lay down the hammer, Cole, to lead with an iron fist. Sometimes the boss just has to get their hands dirty, and that's exactly what The Rock plans to do here tonight.
I don't know if I would call him the boss, Corey, but The Rock certainly believes he is the special authority these days. I expect he'll try to assert it here in this match.
But he's got trouble on his hands in the form of Jamal. Jamal's got an explosive temper and a very short fuse. I'd give him 3 minutes at most until he blows up.
On top of that, Jamal's incredibly tough. He knows his way around a fight and isn't going to be too bothered taking a few hits along the way.
We know what's racing through his mind. From the top rope, missile drop kick on point.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Had that move from The Rock scouted. Spinning heel kick.
That was like getting hit by a freight train with turbo boosters on their legs.
The Rock has seen and done it all in WWE, but all of his accolades have come with their share of injuries.
But don't count on that to be a factor, Cole. The Rock is in the best shape of his career, and even when things go wrong, the Great One can still gut it out and get the W.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Down opponent, and a double axe handle smash. Axe handle fight.
This might be the end here.
And The Rock kicks out.
He's far from finished.
Oh.
What a headbutt.
Jamal is imposing his will.
The Rock's got to find a way to defend himself.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
I don't care how much you train, you can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that. This could be a tipping point in this match.
Here's the cover. I think this may... Oh, wait, no.
Not like this. Just using the adrenaline to stay. Double leg takedown on their opponent. Trying to step through.
The sharpshooter is applied.
The more he fights, the more pain he's in.
But he can't stop battling. He has to get out of this in a hurry.
Guys, can you believe how great that match was?
But hold on a second. What the hell happened to the lights?
Oh my God, no! Look at the size of that man!
He's got a hold of him. All the way up and down.
It's Seth freaking Rollins.
A man who has spent a decade atop WWE with the accolades to prove it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
He's arrogant, he's abrasive, but he's also really freaking... One of the most controversial, ruthless superstars in recent WWE history.
And his opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa has seen a bit of success in WWE, but he also knows how to hold a grudge.
Indeed, the Blackheart is not to be crossed or taken lightly.
We've seen time and time again that Ciampa's brand of payback can be excruciating.
There's the bell, and just look into the eyes of Tommaso Ciampa, cold, focused, and ready to send a message.
Yeah, Ciampa has long grown tired of being overlooked and passed up for opportunities here in WWE, and he's decided to make some opportunities of his own. If that means making an example out of the competition week in and week out, then so be it.
No regard for his opponent's well-being. All that matters to Ciampa is winning by any means necessary.
But then we've got Seth freaking Rollins.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Look at the torque. There's no escape from the camel clutch.
And writhing in pain.
Nice escape.
Ooh. Ciampa is such a versatile wrestler in the ring. Corey, what's the best strategy when facing off against him?
I'm going to state the obvious here, but you really want to focus on his lower body. Ciampa has had a well-documented history of leg injuries, and it could pay off if you...
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. The arm is locked up. Submission hold. Seth Rollins close to losing this match, Byron.
And escaping the Fujiwara armbar.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading.
Oh!
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin.
Those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. These two showing how well they know each other.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest.
Catches the kick.
Thunderous powerbomb. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Seth on the receiving end of that attack.
That sort of hard-hitting offense is what we've come to expect from Ciampa. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Grim determination on Ciampa's face, preparing one last move. Legs caught.
What a display here. Into the cover.
Just after two.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
And he retaliates. Ouch.
From Rollins, springboard, but nobody home. Has him up for the power slam, countered into an inverted DDT.
High-risk plans from Rollins.
Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot. Look out.
Oh, what height. And he moves in for the cover. Just kicks out.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
Playing him on the top rope.
What is Seth Rollins looking to do here?
No way. Superplex connects.
Oh!
Rolls into the Falcon Arrow.
Unreal!
Quick count after one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Catches the leg. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
And this has been one of the most grueling matches we've ever witnessed.
This had all the makings of a legendary fight, and it's delivered.
Into the pinfall for the victory. Now and he kicked out at 2. I cannot believe it.
As close to 3 as you could possibly get without the bell ringing.
Clothesline in the corner.
Rollins dead to rights, in desperate need of salvation.
Here comes Ciampa.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Fairy tale ending. Ciampa might just have it.
There's 2. Somehow he kicked out.
It's going to take more than that to keep Seth Rollins down. I can tell you that much.
how much more can you give, though? Was that the last drop of gas left in Seth's tank?
And Ciampa clearly furious that didn't end things. I sense we're about to see an even more dangerous Ciampa now. This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so. Ciampa kick to the abdomen, followed by the Psycho Cutter.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2. The competitor now exhausted after that match.
Wait a minute, what's he doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Trash talking.
Oh, agitation from the top of the ramp.
Apparently we've got a new rivalry on our hands.
Oh, get ready, guys. There ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
She's won the women's tag team titles. She's competed at WrestleMania. And you know what? It's kind of nice to see Tamina finally getting her flowers.
Well, Tamina strikes me as the kind of woman who will take...
Shotzi ready to roll over the competition tonight like a tank.
And her opponent from Oakland, California, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Shotzi.
Well, Shotzi had a long and arduous road to get to WWE, but now she's enjoying herself.
Well, any road's going to be long if you're driving a tank that slowly.
And we just know that Shotzi is ready to get this match going.
Well, that's just because Shotzi doesn't have an off switch, Cole. She's always balls to the wall, turning everything up to 11. Sometimes that works out for Shotzi, and other times she crashes and burns spectacularly. But still, Shotzi just keeps going and going.
Some would say that's an admirable quality of Shotzi's, Corey. Tenacity of the richest order.
Tamina is also in the ring tonight, a second-generation superstar who was born for this business. She inherited impressive athleticism and has honed her natural instincts to make herself into a ferocious competitor.
Yeah, Tamina is as big and mean as they come in our sport. Get on her bad side, and you are in for a world of hurt.
Flying.
Crash and burn.
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price.
To the skies.
Oh, man.
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
What can Shotzi do here to get the advantage over her opponent?
I think Shotzi should play some mind games and try to get under the competition's skin. Shotzi can be very annoying, and that can really rattle you and distract you from the match at hand. Win at any cost.
Leg drop.
And slides back into the ring. Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over. Tamina with a victory. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, Tamina!
A big loss after that countout.
It would have been great to see a pinfall or submission win here. Quite a shame it ended by countout.